Oh, the public gooning epidemic? Lamau. Oh my gosh. That one does seem... You know what? We're going to peep the public gooning one.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
See, this is sad, bro. Because I've seen this video before where the guy does a... Like, he walks up to the girl, nuts on her, then runs. And you can just see, she's like, what the hell? Because it's embarrassing. It's number one, it's embarrassing. And number two, it's disgusting. Like, it makes you not even feel like a human. And in public too, just randomly. Like, it's disgusting. How, what? Bro, no, I'm being dead serious. Context, bro, a guy dead ass walked into a store, or it was a Dollar Tree, nutted on this girl's leg and ran out.
Philadelphia man surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on woman's leg. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, 35, of Southwest Philly.
This was in Philly? Oh, hell, I gotta ask Philly about this. I gotta ask Philly about this, bro. I need to ask Philly about this. Hell no. Hell no. I'm never stepping foot in Philly now. They nutted on people's legs out of nowhere? Hell no.
With an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store. Local rapper Meek Mill contributed to the search effort by offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to Miles' whereabouts. His involvement highlighted the community's collective effort to address the incident swiftly. You know you messed up if you even got the rappers putting money on your head. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever's left of our collective dignity, come here. We need to talk. Because apparently being freaky in public is a trend now. We got people clapping cheeks in grocery store aisles. And what? I don't know if this is a result of some sort of weird fetish.
Bro, which is crazy. Women will do this. Like OnlyFans women will do this. Not, I shouldn't say women. I should clarify. OnlyFans girls. OnlyFans girls will do this to promote their OnlyFans. Like this happens often, bro. This actually happens so often. And it's disgusting. Now this is a point where I'm like, okay, this is where I think like OnlyFans is ruining society, right? But like as a whole, the thing is OnlyFans stays in business from like weird men. But yeah, clapping in the grocery store, crazy.
But it's been pretty common for these spicy content creators to make content in public locations, for example, like grocery stores. And the thing is, these videos will start all normal and then all of a sudden you'll see some of the worst acting you've ever seen. Like, I know they're trying to sell some sort of like sex appeal or, you know, target the gooners, but it really ends up coming off as satire more than anything else. And besides the weird grocery store behavior, we got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Oh yeah, the goonicide.
Hey, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
And I'm sure you
that dude's story is sad too, bro. Cause like he legit offed himself and he had a whole family. He had a kid, a wife, and it's all because he couldn't keep the gooning under control, bro. He took gooning way too far. But jokes aside, like that man, he quite literally pulled up, pants down, beef in hand, just stroking it while getting the foot or while getting his drink or whatever. That's crazy.
Know who that is? That's Nautica Malone. I've talked about him on my channel before. He's basically viewed as like the progenitor of the public gooning movement. Yes, movement.
See, this shit is corny. This man right here is a cornball. Everyone within the vicinity of this or even who showed out to this are cornballs. This is actually so lame. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry about that. This is one of the lamest things you can do. This is one of the lamest things. One of the lamest. Oh, we're gonna pull up to a Nautica Malone. What is this? What's this thing called? I don't even know. But they're saying rest in goon. Like, bro, like that dude he quite literally sexually harassed a girl, bro. He sexually harassed a woman, and they're over here saying R.I.P. rest in goon. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think Nautica should have offed himself because he had a kid and stuff. But, like, bro, we shouldn't be celebrating this dude, man. We shouldn't, bro. We shouldn't. And, yeah, bro, facts, Ty. That's so facts. It's the dudes like these who be paying for the OnlyFans. That's facts.
Local market, Bikini Beach, Tempe, Arizona. Hallowed be thy thy will. Thy kingdom come, thy will be church, on earth as it is in church land. Deliver us from the Goonicide. Amen.
Although it is sad, the gist of the story is that dude basically unalived himself after he was caught on camera masturbating at the drive-thru. And the third category might just be the worst by far, because not only do they goon in public, they take it upon themselves to take that extra step to make sure that it's a public location where kids are present. Ladies and gentlemen, meet NYC's blanket couple. So this freaked out couple obviously couldn't show.
No, I remember seeing this video. No, this is on TikTok. Oh, I've seen it. Nah, y'all got to hear about this. Let me actually move my cam too, because Shams is right there.
Enough restraint to wait till they got home, so this is what they did. Trying to enjoy a beautiful Sunday afternoon in NYC. Wow, look at this park.
They're getting crazy. Under the covers right here. Kids are around. People are around. They couldn't find no room. What? That's crazy. They couldn't even just go to the car or something, bro. Go to the car. They had to do it right here. Nah, right now we got to get pay. Right now we got to get freaky. Right now we got to get freaky. Baby, get under the covers. Oh, baby. Okay, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I'm wilding. But this is insane. This is disgusting. Yeah, that is true. People do get a thrill off doing it in public, but holy crap, man.
In the middle of the park, the kids literally roaming around. Didn't even bother to find somewhere that was more discreet. In a park, there's usually places where not a lot of people pass by. No, they said, no, we're gonna do it smack dab in the middle of the park,
where everyone
is passing by, where kids are passing by, and who cares who sees? You know, maybe they thought that that blanket was like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Brief intermission, make sure you guys subscribe. We're almost at 100K. Also subscribe to my reaction channel and join my Discord. We have well over 3,000 members. All the links will be in the description. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'm sorry, the fact that people just kept watching and minded their business kind of bothers me. I'm the type of person, I probably would have went and like splashed them with water. Cause why are you scarring these little kids?
Bro, I think something funny would be if somebody just like walked over and stepped on top and started jumping on them and jumped on the blanket. That would be funny. That would be hilarious.
Sometimes I wonder, where are those Karens when you really need them? Because this will be the perfect time to make a scene, to really cause an issue. Now, there isn't a national database that keeps track of gooning and, you know, all the public indecency cases, at least that I know of. But if we examine big cities like New York, we see that there's been reports of an increase in public masturbation. According to NYPD data cited by the New York Post, there was a 51% surge in such complaints through June 30 compared to the same period in 2023. Additionally, the number of criminal summonses issued for public exposure of genitals increased by a staggering 396% in the same time frame. That's an almost 400% increase. In cities like Chicago and other areas within the Cook County, facilities operated by the Cook County Sheriff's Office have seen a dramatic increase in incidents involving inmates masturbating and holding areas, causing distress and harassment, especially for female lawyers representing clients in those areas. And there have been multiple articles that talk about this issue. Public defenders pushed to breaking point by masturbating inmates.
Pushed to breaking point?
How often is this stuff happening? Masturbation epidemic in Cook County court lockups raises questions about jail conditions, county budget, defendant rights. In Atlanta, we got a man who's been continuously arrested for indecent exposure.
Island right by Ponce de Leon. I spoke with a man who lives right over here in these condos. He says he walks out the door and right where I'm standing on this sidewalk, he sees a man exposing himself, touching himself. He's called the police. The man gets arrested and then ends up right back here doing the same thing.
That's disgusting. Bro, if it keeps on happening, bro, just keep him in jail, bro. Find something, bro. Yo, just keep him in jail, bro. Keep him in jail, dog. That is insane. They need to ban OF. Bro, if OnlyFans is banned, they're not gonna, like, I don't think that's gonna really do anything, bro. I really don't. Like, I hate to say it, but the more I think about it, like, I feel like it won't do that. It won't do it. Like, people are gonna find, bro, if people want to get that people want to get their rocks off, bro, they're gonna find a way, bro. It don't matter. No matter what, man. Like, why are people doing this? No, yeah, that is true. It is weird, but like, I don't know, man. We gonna see.
Dude literally respawns, bro. That's insane.
I was in total shock. Like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now?
For 3 years, David Robertson has been dealing with this when he walks outside of his Virginia Highland condo.
You know, back
3
in the day, public
years?
indecency
See,
was
nah, bro. We're throwing hands. We're throwing hands. I'm jumping on top of that dude, bro. Look, I'm jumping on him, bro. Yo, Jamal, pull out the 9. Something, bro. Something. If I got to deal with that for 3 whole years, hell no. Somebody's got to do something. Somebody's got to do something, bro. Yo, what? Nah.
that one
Get him
weird
going.
guy in a trench coat. You knew him, you avoided eye contact with him. And oh yeah, depending on where you grew up, there was also the homeless person who wasn't all the way there and would sometimes walk around completely naked. I think as a child, that's like the worst public indecency ever got. And of course, there was that one time period when people were debating whether or not mothers could breastfeed their babies in public, but that's a completely different topic. But see, we went from that public indecency to now having couples, TikTokers, spicy content
I think
creators.
honestly, bro, there's this one OF girl where she would breastfeed her kid in public and she would post it to TikTok, but she would do it in a way where it was like, oh, like she would do it in a way where she was trying to insinuate that it was kind of like that it's supposed to be, what's the word? She was doing it in a weird way, I'll just say. Like, she wasn't just breastfeeding her child because she needed to breastfeed him or because she was trying to educate people on breastfeeding. She would do it because she wanted to, like, just show her yitties off, which was mad disgusting because, like, you're using your son, technically, to promote your OF. Like, it was very weird. But, like, I don't think there's an issue with, like, breastfeed. If you got to breastfeed in public, hey, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's normal, right? Like, if you got to, you just got to, right? But if you're like doing it in a weird way, like, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's crazy, bro. Isn't that the high school football mom? It was something. PBM left phase. I saw that. We'll react to that clip after. If you, I don't know how to feel about it. Actually, I kind of do. I feel like it might have been too early, but we'll see.
Contributing to the public indecency problem. We're seeing a shift from accidental nudity to scheduled programming. And a lot of this, believe it or not, goes back to pornography. Every day, the internet vomits out more explicit content than our ancestors saw in their whole lifetime. And everyone from young kids to senior citizens are all consuming this content. And senior citizens might be the worst when it comes to public indecency. There have been a multitude of times where I've caught senior citizens watching spicy content either at like a public library or just somewhere in public thinking that nobody notices. There's literally a bunch of proof online. People catch them all the time.
Maria, next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room without permission. Is that clear?
Oh.
What I watch as an adult is my choice. You as a child...
Watching that in school, though? Watching... What? Nah, you can't use that excuse here, bro. You're watching it in school. It's different if you're at home in your free time, whatever, right? But you at school are surrounded by a bunch of kids. You can't get mad at them. You can't get mad at them, bro. You can't get mad at them. I'm not even gonna call you bruh. You can't get mad at them, dog. You can't get mad at them, bro. That's all your fault. It don't matter if that's your private room or anything, bro. You shouldn't be gooning in school, bro. You're the teacher. What?
In the hall until you're invited into my room. Is that clear?
Or maybe instead of trying to blame it on them being a child and you being an adult, maybe don't watch that on a school campus. And
Literally.
the public indecency / gooning problem is even affecting police officers on the job.
In Lake County, a case of distracted driving cost a deputy his job, but a sheriff's office investigation found he wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a...
While driving. See, that's insane to me. That is insane to me. Beating it while driving? I've never even thought about that, bro. That's the extreme. How are you just going to start beating while jacking and driving? Like, what? See, What? Oh, I never thought of like driving and gooning. Like, yeah, you're a cop, bro. Like, what are you doing? Jacking and driving, bro. Like, what was bro? Was bro just hitting the? Was bro like? Did he have one hand on the wheel? Not even. He can't even have a hand on the wheel. He has to have one on his phone. Then one just like this. Like, oh, my bad. Then hits a car. Like what? What? There's body cam of it too. Oh my God, you're trolling, right?
Copy of the Internal Affairs report and the body camera video from the crash.
No.
The Lake County Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs investigation found that former Deputy Tristan McComber was looking at something not safe for work before this happened.
I'm sorry.
What
You
was
gotta
he?
be
Okay.
really lost.
No. Rewind the play. Okay, his hand is down here. Look. I'm really trying to understand this. His hand is down here, right? His hand is on the wheel, right? Okay, so this one hand is occupied. The other is jacking it. What is he jacking off to? Like, I'm sorry. What? Maybe I'm just asking way too many questions. Maybe I'm asking way too many questions, you know, maybe. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I apologize. But what is this man like? What is he even watching? Maybe it's on this screen right here. But like, why would you, like, what? Bro, go to a, like, oh my, bro. Do something, bro. What did I come into? Where does he hold his phone? I think he has it right here. I think he has it popped up right here, but like, yeah, bro, this isn't a police officer jacking and driving, man.
Something not safe for work before this happened.
I'm sorry, you gotta be really lost in the deep end if you're watching porn while driving.
35, his body-worn camera captured the steering wheel airbag deploying. After his department-issued cruiser crashed into the back of another car. The video shows Deputy McComber tossing his cell phone onto the seat and then picking it up before he goes to check on the other driver.
Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brakes locked up.
Okay.
You good?
My brakes locked
not
up.
lock up, bro.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? He probably tapped on this and with his goon hand. This nigga got done jacking off. Touched it with his hand. See, that is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Gonna sleep. Yeah, I'm okay.
According to the new Internal Affairs report, the deputy told a sergeant the brakes locked up before he rear-ended the other car, stopped for a school bus. This deputy no longer works for the Lake County Sheriff's Office. We're told he resigned while facing termination. The Internal Affairs investigation found he wasn't truthful in what he was doing on his phone right before impact. McComber initially stated he was scrolling through text messages in a group chat with other deputies prior to the crash, but the investigation found he was viewing something that is more visual and inappropriate while on the job. The report's conclusion says McComber admitted to lying before later revealing he was looking at pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash. Deputies found he violated 3 sheriff's office policies. He departed from the truth, used an electronic device for something that's prohibited, and there was substantial evidence he wasn't wearing a seatbelt behind the wheel.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro. So not only does he not care about other people's safety, he doesn't even care about his own. When people start moving like this in ways to endanger themselves and endanger others and, you know, put their whole life in jeopardy, that's how you know it's an addiction, because they don't have any restraint. They don't have any self-control. See, when you're consuming a vast amount of sexual content, there comes a point when you become desensitized to it. Your dopamine system breaks. It's like if you tried to eat a ghost pepper every day and then after that, going to eat a jalapeno. It's just not gonna hit the same. It's the same with people who are over consuming sexual content. It gets to a point where they become numb and they start chasing the next thrill. And for some of these addicts, that next thrill is doing something inappropriate in public. And even if they know it's gonna put them in jeopardy and it's highly risky, since they have poor impulse control, they're gonna do it anyways. Matter of fact, the riskier it is, the more they're gonna enjoy it, because they're looking for a dopamine spike. And dopamine is basically your brain's feel-good chemical. Usually when you accomplish something, reach a goal, your brain will give you some dopamine as a reward. But see, that's only one side of things. When we start talking about these spicy content creators, it starts becoming more about clout, because making sexual content in public brings those likes and views. And the reason it does is because it comes with a certain level of thrill that the audience who's desensitized is seeking. You know, this whole idea of,
oh, I got caught having sex at Walmart.
Whatever it may be, as long as it's just morally indecent.
I'm not like, what's funny about that sentence is I know that's happened so many times. Walmart is one of like, the atmosphere of the grocery store is one of the worst. Walmart, you don't know what you're going to see there. Like, I wouldn't, like, bro, if I walked into Walmart and there was a naked man shopping around, I would not be surprised. If I walked into Walmart, I walk in the toy aisle and there's a couple clapping, I would not be surprised. That I'd just be like, oh, classic Walmart, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, that's actually hilarious.
And of course, the spicy content creators try to make it seem like it's real. Whole time they got like a whole camera crew. But to the audience, sometimes they do believe it's real. And even if they don't believe it's real, they're still programming their mind to like that type of stuff. So what does that translate to? It translates to them eventually trying it themselves.
What? Oh, hell no. What? Oh, hell, on the plane? See, bro, if I'm anywhere else, right? Like, let's say I can get up. Let's say I'm on a bus. I can get up and switch the seat. A plane, you're assigned to that seat. You're assigned to it. Oh, hell no, bro.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you connect 2 points. But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, public indecency isn't funny at all. It's really disgusting. It can traumatize people, especially kids, and it creates an unsafe environment. And to be honest, it really signals a deeper issue within our culture. For anyone watching who might genuinely be struggling with this, please go seek professional help, because it's not okay.
Yeah, no, that's insane. W video by 40 Shams. The public gooning needs to stop. It needs to stop. Oh my gosh, no, that's funny. Not even funny. That, like, what the, bro, I'm still stuck on the fact that the guy was just gooning in the plane. Just sitting there, bro, blankets flying up. Crazy, bro.